Getting breaking news, in fact, from Thiruvananthapuram, where the left parties are holding protests against the Congress government on the solar scam issue. These are visuals that are coming in live from Thiruvananthapuram as protests have broken out in Thiruvananthapuram. These protests are being held by the left parties agitating against the current Congress government over the issue of solar scam. Remember, today, as the Chief Minister, Oommen Chandy, who's himself embroiled in this multi-crore solar scam issue, was shown black flags in Kozhikode. On one side of the television screens, you can see the protests that have broken out in Thiruvananthapuram. These protests are being held by the left parties. In the other window, what you can see are protests against Oommen Chandy and black flags being shown to him as he went to Kozhikode, where he was supposed to inaugurate flyovers. Now, this pressure is mounting on the Chief Minister just ahead of the elections in Kerala, and the anti-Chandy lobby in the Congress also now wants him out at this stage, believing that enough damage has been done because of this issue as well as the bar scam. Let me go across to Revati Rajivan, who's getting us the very latest from Thiruvananthapuram. Revati, you know, pressure certainly mounting on the Chief Minister, but what is his take on this entire issue at this point?
Well, clearly, so far, the Chief Minister and other ministers had clearly said that there was nothing strong, there was no strong evidence against them, or case was not registered against them. So there was no question of them resigning or stepping down from their position. But right now, Vigilance Court in Kerala has said that an FIR needs to be registered against Chief Minister Oommen Chandy and Power Minister Aryadan Mohammed in the solar scam case. Now, with this, the opposition will make their protest even stronger, demanding that the minister resign, because previously in the bar case, K.M. Mani had resigned after an FIR was registered against him, and the court had come down heavily against the minister. And recently, K. Babu also stepped down when the vigilance made an adverse remark against adverse remark in the case against K. Babu. There was no case as such, but K. Babu resigned. Now, instead, when two ministers have already resigned, the opposition asks why the chief minister is still thinking about why the chief minister has not still stepped down with so many allegations coming against him. Statements from Sarita Nair and the other main accused in the solar scam, Vijay Radhakrishnan, saying that they had met CM and that they had handed over money to Chief Minister's aide. Now, there has not been evidence of the Chief Minister's involvement so far, but there has been clear evidence in the past of the Chief Minister's office being involved. In the wake of such circumstances, the opposition is strongly demanding that the Chief Minister step down.
Revati, certainly the opposition is putting pressure on the Congress government, but what about the pulls and pressures within the Congress party itself? The other anti-Chandy faction, what are they saying?
Well, in the wake of such allegations, there has not been any direct target against Oommen Chandy, whether the Kerala Pradesh Congress President Sudhiran or the Home Minister. They all speak for Chandy, but clearly, when an allegation has come out, for example, in the case of K. Babu and Minister K. Mani, people like V. and Sudhiran have clearly said that it is better for them to step aside, because the elections are coming, and clearly the UDF prospects coming forward is in question with so many ministers facing corruption allegations and continuing in position. The Congress is clearly worried about their future in the coming election. So people like the Kerala Pradesh Congress President V. and Sudhiran sometimes makes it very clear that it is better for ministers to step aside. But so far in this case against Chandy, nobody has dared to tell so.
Also, Revati, can you tell us about the protests that are going on in Thiruvananthapuram at the moment?
Well, the DYFI and Yuva Morcha members have taken out protests against Chief Minister, against the Congress government itself, demanding that Chief Minister Oommen Chandy face the investigation and step down from the post of Chief Minister. And like we know, early morning today as well, when Chief Minister landed at gotten at the Kozhikode railway station for his official programs, the DYFI members had made it to the station platforms and waved black flags at the Chief Minister. So So it has been a constant demand of the opposition that the Chief Minister step down and face the investigation. And now it is only getting stronger with the courts also coming down heavily on the Congress ministers. This is not the first time that a Vigilance Court has asked for an FIR to be registered against the Congress minister. In the KM Mani's case, we had seen that, and in the K. Babu's bar bribery case too, the court had come down heavily, had put out adverse remarks. So it is continuously, it is an ongoing issue that is going on, and the CPM is taking full advantage of this issue at the moment, which is
right, Revati, and you're just pointing out about the FIR being filed. Let's quickly take our viewers through this bit of breaking news as well that's coming in, that the Vigilance Court in Thrissur has ordered an FIR to be filed against Chief Minister Oommen Chandy and Power Minister Aryadan Mohammad in the solar scam. But Revati, you know, this is only just mounting more pressure on Oommen Chandy, and you know, troubles only mounting for him.
Well, clearly, in this particular situation, now, it's time and again the Chief Minister has said that there is not a single strong evidence against him that he has taken a bribe for in the solar scam case. But at this juncture, it is very important that we note what the court had said in K. Mani's case, in the bar bribery case. The court had said the Caesar's wife must be above suspicion.
Yes.
This statement, which is in the background of this statement that K. Mani had resigned, the court clearly said that if he continues in the position of the finance minister, the law minister, how do you expect the law to take its own course without being biased? Now, doesn't this apply to the Chief Minister as well? If it can apply to the law minister, the finance minister, won't this apply to the Chief Minister as well, is the question that we raise now? Because with him being in the position of a Chief Minister, the suspicion is that will the law take its own course? Will the law be unbiased? Will the law mechanism be unbiased in this particular case? Is a question that is arising right now, and the pressure will only keep mounting with the elections coming up and the CPM's political weapon being the solar scam and the bar bribery case this time.
Right, Revati, do stay on with us. We also have with us editor South TS Sudhir joining us with more details on this story. Sudhir, you know, as Revati was pointing out, that so far a direct link to Oommen Chandy in the solar scam has not been pointed out, but there are allegations and revelations suggest that perhaps his office was involved. Now, does this give enough ammunition to the opposition to continue mounting pressure on Oommen Chandy to step down?
Well, Mahad, there are three things out here. One, the breaking news that we are getting, that the Thrissur Vigilance Court has ordered for an FIR to be filed against Oommen Chandy. This means that Chandy will now become an accused in the solar scam case. His continuance as Chief Minister of Kerala will become untenable. So that's going to make it politically very difficult for Chandy to continue as Chief Minister. Two, Sarita Nair had made many of these allegations in the past against these three associates of the Chief Minister who are working in the Chief Minister's office. But Chief Minister, by dismissing all three of them, had kind of distanced himself in 2013 when the scam broke by saying that he is clean, he had nothing to do with what his associates had allegedly done. But now yesterday, Sarita Nair has made a direct charge against Oommen Chandy himself that the bribe was taken at his behest. She claimed that she had also met him in 2012 at his house in the presence of his wife and children. So in that sense, now the direct charge has been made against Oommen Chandy. Point number three, this has definitely given political ammunition to the LDF, just coming 3 months before the election, saying that Oommen Chandy cannot continue. They've already asked the Governor of Kerala not to read the speech made by the Kerala government when the budget session starts on the 5th of February. So in that sense, political hot potato as far as Oommen Chandy is concerned. Two of his ministers have already resigned in the bar bribery case. The solar scam may well claim the third wicket of Oommen Chandy.
Well, absolutely. Pressure continues to mount and his position might become untenable after the Vigilance Court in Thrissur has ordered an FIR to be filed against the Chief Minister himself in the solar scam. Many thanks, Sudhir and Revati, for joining us with those details.
He's been stellar in his performance at Adelaide, unbeaten at 90. So we had a Virat Kohli fan in Pakistan, a Pakistani national who then had Virat Kohli's posters out in a big way. And
when there is an issue of keeping the conscience of this nation, we will not go back from that. And I will not go back to the past to tell you what you have done. But we believe what we did is the right thing, and we will make sure that